I can't leave this house. Huh, can't leave the house. Yeah, I actually can't believe what's going on. But in other news, hi guys, welcome back to Natasha's Narrative. I've got another video. I don't know why I sound so excited. Thank you for everyone who's subscribed. We've got over 50 over 50 subscribers now. I'm so thankful. Thank you for everyone who's been watching my videos. And yeah, let's just get to it. So today I'm going to be talking about not being liked by everyone. So this is for the people pleasers. So that's my old self, definitely. And while I wouldn't change aspects of my personality to be liked, I would definitely go over and above the norm to ensure that someone liked me. So whether that meant helping them with their work, I wouldn't do their work for them, I wasn't that far gone, but helping them with their work, kind of you know, putting myself down and doing activities that they would want to do rather than suggesting something that I would like to do, kind of just, you know, putting my all into friendships. I think a lot of people find this quite difficult. A lot of people kind of search for that affirmation of everyone agreeing with what they do in order to progress into certain steps of their lives, or just in order to even feel content. And that's so dangerous. Our contentment should never be based upon things like how people feel about us, and we should definitely not be making decisions based on everyone's beliefs, because that stops us from getting our blessing. And I mean, personally, as a Christian, the things that I do are centered around Christ, and you should never have your life centered around, you know, people's decisions or what people think, because otherwise you're going to go down the wrong path. But anyway, that's a story for another day. And if, to be honest, if everyone liked you and you had to be friends with everyone, it would be very hard to actually have meaningful and deep conversations with other people and to form actually deep, long-lasting friendships. So you have to actually look at the positives of not everyone liking you. And sometimes the reason why someone doesn't like you, yes, it could be that there's actually a flaw in your personality that you should probably work on. But sometimes your just characteristics don't mesh with the other person. Sometimes they just actually don't have, or sometimes they just don't have an actual good reason for not liking you. And that used to really drive me insane, because I was like, you're not even giving me a reason as to why you're not liking me. You're just being weird. But again, that's not on you to question that. It's just, you have to be okay in that. And I think the most important thing with becoming okay with that, and the easiest way to become okay with that, is actually being secure in yourself and your own personality. If you know that, you know, inherently you are a good person, and like all of us, like I said before in one of my videos, there are all parts of us that require changing, and we need to make a conscious effort to change, to become better. But if you feel, you know what, for the most part, I know I'm a good person and I like a lot of the attributes that I have, don't allow someone who doesn't like you to change the person who you are, because you're not supposed to fit in their box. You need to fit in your own box. And I just believe that, you know, we're all created for a reason, for a purpose, and we all have different personalities for this purpose. And I think that, you know, if we're all the same, then there wouldn't be specific niches of things that you could do or that I could do. And I think by having different personalities, there are different people that we can reach out to and form better friendships with. So honestly, if you're just sitting there being like in your feelings because you're trying to make friends with someone and they're just not feeling you, just let it go. I think it's the positives of not being liked by everyone, primarily, is you're able to be your full authentic self, which I think is amazing. And number two, linked off that, it allows you to be a very truthful and honest person. And I think being truthful and honest is one of those characteristics that I really rate, especially with my friends. It means that when I ask them for an opinion, I know that they're going to tell me straight, like no chaser. They're just going to be honest with me, no matter how much it might hurt me at the beginning. I know that I'm going to get the answer that they think is best from their perspective. So I think that's one of the greatest things about you know, being a type of person who doesn't care if people like them or not, is that you're able to be honest. And if people don't like it, then, you know, on to the next. But you don't have to be fearful in holding back your opinions. Obviously be kind and be, courteous. Don't be, just slaying your friends just to slay them because you've had an argument with them a year ago and now you should have come to you with advice, so you're bringing them. There's no need to do that. But definitely it allows you to be honest. Thirdly, I think being someone who is, okay with not being liked actually helps prepare you for the wider world in terms of job applications, etc. And I know that sounds very strange, but I'm just gonna, go with it. You'll see where I'm going with this. Because not being liked by people is a form of rejection. So when you kind of get used to the fact that, not everyone is going to like you, it'll be easier to take things on the chin, like, applying for jobs, and even though you think you're the best qualified, not getting it for some reason, it becomes easier to take on rejections by guys or girls that you like. Just other things that are not related to friendship, and rejection become a lot easier to deal with when you can kind of firm the fact that people might not like you. And lastly, it frees up your time. And I'm not just talking about, time that you're actually going out and spending with your fake friends that you're forced into liking you, but actually mentally your time. Instead of sitting there, in an anxious space thinking, oh my gosh, is someone gonna like my... Sometimes it's even as mad as, oh, are they gonna like my outfit? Am I fitting in with them? All of this time that you're spending, or can I speak about this when we meet up? Etc. All of these type of things that are making you anxious, etc. You're wasting time in your day-to-day. You're not able to focus on other tasks that you have going on with your life, like spending time with your actual true friends or your family, or work, or whatever it is, because you're just constantly thinking about how can you maintain this facade of friendship. So it really does mentally free you up by letting go of these people who do not care for you. And really, do you want to be around people who do not care for you? So yeah, that's all I have to say today. That was just a little auntie tidbit of advice about, it's okay to not have everyone like you. Not everyone likes me. I don't like everybody, as harsh as that sounds. And that's all right. I think as long as you are a loving person and, have love towards everyone and carry that forth in your life, and are willing to help those that even that you don't like in need, if they were ever in trouble, etc., that is okay. But you're not going to like everyone, and not everyone's going to like you, and you just have to be at peace with that. So thank you for watching another one of my videos. This is Natasha's narrative. That's all I have to say. If you guys have any other ideas for other videos, you can either, write it down in the comments, or you can DM me on my Instagram at natasha.narrative. But yeah, that's all I have to say today. Enjoy the rest of your week, guys. Keep safe.